I made this entire Vox-Style explainer video with one prompt.
Oil closed above $100 a barrel again this month, and the strike that finally pushed it there never even touched Iran. Every day, about 20 million barrels squeeze through the Strait of Hormuz, roughly 1/5 of the oil the world burns. In late February, American and Israeli jets struck Iran, and within days, Iran closed the strait to foreign shipping entirely. Brent crude passed $100 in early March, then climbed to $126, the sharpest monthly jump on record. So the Gulf did what it had planned for decades and sent its crude overland instead, through pipelines that skipped the strait completely. Saudi Arabia pushed 7 million barrels a day across the desert to Yanbu on the Red Sea, carrying almost all its exports. Then Houthi missiles struck 2 Saudi tankers.
No After Effects, no animating, no hiring anyone. A few years ago, a video like this meant weeks inside After Effects, or thousands of dollars paying someone who knew how. But not anymore. I'm going to walk you through the whole setup, step by step, and there's one piece in the middle that makes every scene consistent that took me a week to figure out. I'm giving that to you for free. Alright, let's start with the setup. For this to work, you need 2 things talking to each other: Claude Code and Higgsfield. Start with Claude Code. If you don't have it yet, go download it. It's free. Once it's installed, open it up, head to Settings, and scroll down to the Connector section. Click Add New Connector, then add a custom connector. Give it a name. I'll call mine Higgsfield. Now it's going to ask you for something called an MCP link. Don't let that word scare you. It's a copy and paste, and it's the only technical thing in this entire video. Head over to the Higgsfield website. The link's in the description. Open the MCP and CLI section. Choose MCP. Make sure Claude is selected, and copy the URL. Then back in Claude Code, paste it in, and click Add. That's it. That's the whole setup. Claude Code is now wired directly into Higgsfield, which means it can generate your images, your video, and your voiceover for you. Here's the thing most people get wrong with AI motion graphics. They generate one scene at a time. So scene 1 looks great, scene 2 also looks great, but if you put them next to each other, they look like they came from 2 completely different videos, different colors, different style. A real explainer holds the same look from the first second to the last. That's the hard part. That's the part people pay for. So I spent a week solving it and packed the whole workflow into one Claude skill. It's in the description, completely free. So now you've got everything. Claude Code connected to Higgsfield, and we've got the skill. Now it's time to actually build the video. Open Claude Code and start a new chat. First, click the plus icon and upload the skill file you just downloaded, like this. Then type your prompt. You can make a video about anything, but the trick is picking something people are already searching for. So I did a quick check of what's trending in the news right now, and US-Iran tensions came up. So that's what I'll go with. I'll keep the prompt simple. I want an explainer video, around 1.5 minutes, about US-Iran tensions and why oil hit $100 again. Now, there's one thing left before you hit send. Tell it what format you want. I'm going with 16:9. I'm saying this because I skipped it the first time, and it handed me a vertical video I couldn't use. 10 seconds of typing saves you that. Now pick your model, Fable 5, Opus 5, Sonnet, whatever you prefer. I'll use Opus 5 since it's the newest. And for reasoning effort, I'll set it to extra so it thinks a bit longer before it builds. Then hit generate. Now here's where it gets good. First, Claude reads your request. Then it asks for permission to open the skill you uploaded and use it as the workflow. Click allow. And now it goes and researches the topic itself. It's pulling real information, so the script isn't just made up. Once that's done, it asks you to pick a voice. There are plenty in here, and you can preview each one before you decide. I'll go with this voice called Bram. Once the voice is locked in, Claude Code hands you the full plan. The topic, the visual style, the format, the voice, and at the bottom, exactly what the whole video is going to cost you. I like that it tells you before it spends anything. Once that's done, Claude Code starts generating the visuals through Higgsfield on its own. Scroll down and you can watch it happen, clip by clip, each one built separately, but all following the same style rules from the skill, which is exactly why they end up matching. It's doing the same with the voiceover. Each line is generated on its own, lined up with the script, and every clip lands right here in Claude Code. If you jump over to Higgsfield, into the video section, they're all sitting there too, so you've got them in both places. Now watch this. If I go back to Claude Code and scroll down, as you can see, the final video is already edited and ready, and that's the part that still gets me. There was no editing timeline, no dragging clips around, it just assembled itself. All that's left is to hit download. There's one last thing before we watch the final video. Sometimes you'll get a few long pauses, but we can fix it very easily. Open any editing tool, drag the video in, grab the trim tool, and cut them out. like this. Once you're done, you can also add some background music if you want. Just lower the volume a little, like this. Then hit export. So let's watch the final result together.
Oil closed above $100 a barrel again this month, and the strike that finally pushed it there never even touched Iran. Every day, about 20 million barrels squeeze through the Strait of Hormuz, roughly 1/5 of the oil the world burns. In late February, American and Israeli jets struck Iran, and within days, Iran closed the strait to foreign shipping entirely. Brent crude passed $100 in early March, then climbed to $126, the sharpest monthly jump on record. So the Gulf did what it had planned for decades and sent its crude overland instead, through pipelines that skipped the strait completely. Saudi Arabia pushed 7 million barrels a day across the desert to Yanbu on the Red Sea, carrying almost all its exports. Then Houthi missiles struck 2 Saudi tankers in that same Red Sea, and Brent closed above $100 again. That is the real story, because the escape route from one choke point runs straight into another, and Iran's allies can reach them both. You are not paying for missing oil, you are paying for the risk of missing oil, and that risk costs $4 a gallon.
If this helped you, hit like and subscribe. It genuinely does more for the channel than you'd think. If you want the exact systems I use to build and grow faceless channels, my school community is free to join right now. Links below, and there's one more video you should watch next. I made it for exactly where you are right now, so go check it out.